Your morning yogurt could be the single unhealthiest item hiding in your refrigerator. I spent weeks investigating the most popular brands across the United States, and what I uncovered will permanently change the way you shop for groceries. 7 major brands are actively deceiving you, while only 2 truly deserve your trust. Let's get started. Coming in at number 7 on our list is the Dannon drinkable yogurt, specifically the peach and passion fruit flavor. You can find this yogurt drink on the shelves of nearly every American supermarket. Families often grab it, believing they're giving their children a healthy and convenient snack. The vibrant, colorful packaging proudly displays beautiful peaches and exotic passion fruit. It sounds absolutely delicious and wholesome, doesn't it? Well, that is, until you take a moment to actually read what's inside the bottle. The truth is quite shocking. The first thing you need to realize is that milk constitutes only 41% of this product. That's less than half of the total volume. The rest is a concoction of reconstituted whey, water, sugar, and modified starch. For a product with passion fruit in its name, the actual passion fruit juice content is a minuscule 0.15%, while peaches make up just 0.85%. If you add those numbers together, you get exactly 1% of real fruit in the entire drink. 1%. The powerful fruity taste you experience comes almost entirely from artificial flavorings and coloring agents like carotenes. You're tasting a chemical blend, not real fruit. Now let's discuss the nutritional information, or lack thereof. Every 100 grams of this yogurt contains 12.2 grams of sugar. This means that a standard bottle forces you to consume nearly 3 full teaspoons of added sugar before you've even left the house in the morning. The protein content is a pathetic 1.6 grams per 100 grams. A genuine, high-quality yogurt should provide you with at least 4 grams of protein. This popular product delivers less than half of that fundamental amount, leaving you hungry and unsatisfied. Nutritionists across the United States consistently rate this as a low-quality item and strongly recommend avoiding it completely. Parents who purchase this for their kids, thinking it counts as a serving of dairy or protein, are unfortunately mistaken. You're essentially giving your children flavored sugar water with a tiny splash of milk. The reconstituted whey and modified starch are included simply to make the texture feel creamy without the expense of using real, high-quality dairy. You and your family deserve something much better for your hard-earned money. Number 6 on our list brings us to the strawberry drinkable yogurt from Great Value, sold at Walmart. This particular product contains an ingredient that dietitians across America consider the absolute worst type of sweetener you can possibly consume. High fructose corn syrup, listed right there in the ingredients. High fructose corn syrup differs from regular sugar in a particularly dangerous way. Your liver is responsible for processing almost all of the fructose component. When you drink too much of it on a regular basis, your liver begins to store fat, a condition which can lead to non-alcoholic fatty liver disease over time. This syrup also fails to properly trigger your body's satiety hormones, which are responsible for making you feel full. You can drink the entire bottle, but your brain never receives the signal that you've consumed any calories. This metabolic confusion makes you crave more food throughout the rest of the day. The actual strawberry content in this Great Value yogurt is only 4.8%. The rich red color you see doesn't come from fresh fruit, but rather from carmine dye and beet juice concentrate. Carmine is a coloring agent derived from crushed cochineal insects. While there's nothing inherently unsafe about it, you should be aware of what you're paying for. The appealing color comes from a bug-based dye, not from an abundance of real nutritious strawberries. Modified cornstarch and pectin are used to fill out the texture. For every 100 grams of this product, you're getting 12 grams of sugar. American nutrition experts consistently give this product low marks and advise shoppers to leave it on the shelf. The combination of glucose-fructose syrup with a minimal amount of actual fruit makes this a particularly poor choice for anyone trying to eat healthy. Number 5 on our list brings us Yum Fit Duets in melon and strawberry flavor. This yogurt has what might be the most misleading name in any American dairy aisle. The packaging shows bright slices of melon and plump, juicy strawberries. The reality inside that little cup, however, tells a completely different story. The melon juice content comes in at a mere 0.5%. The strawberry juice content is also just 0.5%. That brings the grand total of actual fruit to just 1%. You heard that right. Only 1% is real fruit. Everything else is water, reconstituted whey, sugar, and modified cornstarch. The fruit flavor comes entirely from artificial flavor compounds and coloring concentrates. The protein level plummets to just 1.7 grams per 100 grams. That's less than half of what you'd get from a genuine yogurt. The sugar content clocks in at 11.9 grams per 100 grams. You're essentially consuming almost 3 teaspoons of sugar in exchange for basically zero nutritional benefit from fruit. When you buy Yum Fit Duets, you're paying for water, artificial flavors, and sweeteners. The fancy melon and strawberry name exists purely for marketing purposes. No reasonable person would buy this if the label honestly said fruit-flavored sugar water. And the dairy industry knows it. That's why they put gorgeous photos of fruit on packages that contain practically none of it. Coming in at number 4 on our countdown is Blissful Farms Creamy Blackberry Yogurt, which you can find at Kroger. This product holds a rather unsettling distinction among American yogurts. It contains something that most competitors have completely eliminated from their recipes: a chemical preservative. Potassium sorbate appears right on the ingredients list. Most yogurt makers rely on the natural fermentation process to preserve their products. The live bacterial cultures create an acidic environment that prevents spoilage. Blissful Farms apparently couldn't achieve this naturally, so they added a chemical to do the job. That tells you something significant about their production process and the quality of their ingredients. The sugar content reaches a staggering 18.7 grams per 100 grams. This makes Blissful Farms one of the absolute sweetest yogurt products available in the United States. A single 125-gram container delivers nearly 5 full teaspoons of sugar. The fruit prep makes up 17.6% of the product, but that fruit filling itself contains added sugar and dextrose on top of the base sugar content. Powdered milk and additional milk proteins also appear on the ingredients list alongside the primary milk. These additions are clear indicators of cost-cutting measures. Real high-quality yogurt only needs milk and bacterial cultures. When you see powdered milk and protein concentrates, you know the manufacturer is stretching cheaper ingredients to simulate the creamy texture and protein content that should come naturally from using good quality milk in the first place. Cornstarch, locust bean gum, pectins, citric acid, and the preservative potassium sorbate round out the list. For a product that positions itself as a creamy, fruity indulgence, the reality is a highly processed mixture that needs a chemical boost just to stay fresh on the shelf. Number 3 is the Happy Cow chocolate dairy snack from Walmart. American dietitian Dr. Michael Wright from a leading nutrition clinic identified this as the absolute worst choice in the entire dairy aisle at the superstore. The numbers make it painfully clear why he gave it that title. The sugar content hits a staggering 18 grams per 100 grams of product. A full container delivers nearly 6 teaspoons of sugar. For comparison, a regular plain yogurt contains about 4 to 5 grams of sugar per 100 grams, all of which comes from the naturally occurring lactose in the milk. This Happy Cow snack, however, adds sugar at levels you would expect to find in a candy bar. The chocolate name sounds appealing to kids, and parents often buy it thinking a dairy snack must be healthier than other sweet treats. In this case, they would be wrong. The sugar content is on par with full-blown desserts and candies. Regular consumption of this stuff trains young taste buds to expect intense sweetness from dairy products, which makes it harder for children to appreciate the natural, subtle flavors of real yogurt later on. Beyond the sugar, modified starch, artificial flavors, and various thickeners pad out the rest of the ingredients. The product targets families with its colorful packaging and affordable price, so budget-conscious parents trying to give their kids something better than candy end up giving them something almost as sweet, but with far worse nutritional value. Number 4 takes us to the Choco Hazelnut Swirl Pudding, a dessert that is constantly running television ads aimed directly at children and teenagers. The marketing positions it as a fun, milky snack with rich chocolate and crunchy hazelnuts. Dr. Michael Wright states bluntly that this pudding is simply a sugary dessert and should never be considered a substitute for a genuine yogurt. Let's break down what you're actually getting in this little cup. Milk makes up 49% of the product. Cream, sugar, and modified starch follow right behind. And this is where the marketing completely falls apart. The cocoa powder content is a mere 0.8%. The hazelnut paste content is 0.5%. And the chocolate powder content is another 0.5%. The entire chocolate hazelnut experience comes from less than 2% of the combined ingredients. Everything else is just milk, cream, and sugar with an artificial flavor boost. Every 100 grams of this dessert contains 13.7 grams of sugar and 13.3 grams of fat. A single 150-gram serving delivers 275 calories and over 4 teaspoons of sugar. The saturated fat content is particularly high at 8.8 grams per 100 grams. Regularly consuming products with this kind of saturated fat profile can impact cardiovascular health over time. Carrageenan also appears on the list as a thickener. Some studies suggest that carrageenan can be an irritant to the digestive tract. The International Agency for Research on Cancer has even classified degraded carrageenan as a possible human carcinogen. Food-grade carrageenan is considered safe in normal amounts, but its presence is a dead giveaway that you're looking at a highly processed product. A dessert cup like this falls squarely into the dessert category. It should never take the place of real yogurt in a healthy diet. The intense marketing aimed at children creates a demand for a product that offers little more than sugar and fat with minimal nutritional benefits. Coming in at number 1, the product most deserving of your skepticism is Dannon's Fruit Fusion strawberry flavor. This product has been fooling American families for years. The packaging suggests it's a healthy dairy-based snack for kids. The TV commercials show happy families enjoying it together, but the actual contents tell a completely different story. Water is the first ingredient. That's right, the main component of this dairy snack is plain water. Skim milk comes in second at just 33.8%. Sugar holds the number 3 spot. For a product marketed as being like yogurt, having water as the primary ingredient should immediately disqualify it from any serious consideration as a wholesome food. And you won't find a single real strawberry in this product. The strawberry name comes from a strawberry powder, which is made from concentrated strawberry juice and maltodextrin. The red color comes from carmine, a dye extracted from cochineal insects. The entire strawberry experience is an artificial reconstruction. Whey powder, cream, modified starch, and gelatin fill out the rest of the ingredient list. Gelatin is an animal-derived thickener extracted from bones and cartilage. Its presence here indicates that the product can't achieve the right texture through natural fermentation alone. Manufacturers need gelatin because the watered-down base has none of the body that real dairy provides. The sugar content ranges from 12.3 to 14.5 grams per 100 grams, depending on the specific variety. Each 115-gram cup contains about 3 teaspoons of sugar. The protein content is a measly 1.8 grams per 100 grams. Real yogurt delivers nearly 3 times that amount. American consumer watchdog sites and food review blogs have consistently criticized products like this for their artificial taste and appearance, combined with a complete lack of any real fruit. When water costs less than milk and gelatin costs less than proper fermentation time, companies will always choose the cheaper path. Dannon's Fruit Fusion is the perfect example of that choice. But now everything changes. Those 7 products deserve to stay on the grocery store shelves. These next 2, however, deserve to come home with you. The number 1 safe choice is Siggi's Plain Skyer. This product shows what happens when a manufacturer focuses on quality instead of cutting corners. Siggi's operates as a respected American dairy company with a strong reputation built over decades. The ingredient list contains exactly 2 items: pasteurized milk and live active cultures, including Streptococcus thermophilus and Lactobacillus bulgaricus. No milk powder, no added proteins, no modified starch, no artificial flavors, no colorings, no preservatives, no gelatin, and no sugar besides what naturally occurs in the milk. The nutritional profile is absolutely incredible. Every 100 grams provides 12 grams of protein. That's 3 to 4 times more than your typical yogurt, and a staggering 6 to 7 times more than sugary products like Yoplait Original or other dessert-style cups. The fat content is 0 grams. The total calories are just 64 per 100 grams, and the sugar content is only 4.1 grams per 100 grams, all from naturally occurring lactose. Skyr originates from Iceland, where it has been produced for over 1,000 years. The traditional method involves repeatedly straining the fermented milk to concentrate the protein content, which creates a thick, creamy texture without any need for artificial thickeners. The slight tanginess comes from proper fermentation, not from added acids. The glycemic index is low, around 30 to 35. This means the product releases energy slowly, without causing a sharp spike in blood sugar. Athletes use Skyr as a go-to protein source because it delivers concentrated nutrition without processed additives. People trying to lose weight appreciate how filling it is, thanks to the high protein combined with minimal calories. A single-serving container of Siggi's costs around $1.99 to $2.50 for a 150-gram cup. Each container delivers a solid 18 grams of protein. When you calculate the cost per gram, this makes Siggi's Skyr one of the most economical, high-quality protein sources you can buy. Protein supplements typically cost significantly more per gram. You can find Siggi's Skyr in Target, Walmart, Kroger, Whole Foods, and most local grocery stores all across the United States. The product has become widely available thanks to consumer demand for cleaner, high-protein options. Safe choice number 2 is Fage Total 0% milk fat plain Greek yogurt. This product received a 9.6 out of 10 rating from a leading American health and wellness platform, which is run by a team of top nutritionists. American dietitians consistently recommend it as a textbook example of what a yogurt is supposed to be. The ingredients list: milk and live active yogurt cultures. 2 ingredients, nothing more. No powdered milk, no concentrated milk, no added milk proteins, no cream, no thickeners, no flavorings. The product achieves its texture entirely through the proper fermentation of high-quality milk. The nutritional values per 100 grams include 52 calories, 3.4 grams of protein, 2 grams of fat, and 5.1 grams of sugar, only from natural lactose. The calorie count is low while the nutritional value remains complete. You get the full benefits of fermented dairy without any unnecessary junk. The wellness platform specifically highlights products that avoid milk powder, concentrated milk, added milk proteins, and cream. Fage Total 0% meets every single one of these criteria. It ranks right alongside top organic products like Stonyfield Organic and Horizon Organic as one of the purest and cleanest options on the American market. This product works beautifully as a standalone breakfast food, a base for smoothies and shakes, a topping for granola and fruit, an ingredient in salad dressings and dips, and even as a substitute for sour cream in cooking. Its neutral flavor allows for endless combinations with fresh fruit, nuts, seeds, honey, or whatever else you prefer. You get to control the sweetness, not some corporation deciding for you. Fage Total 0% costs around $1.50 to $2 for a 6-ounce container. You can find it at Walmart, Target, Kroger, and local grocery stores all across the country. For families looking to make better choices in the dairy aisle without blowing their budget, this product offers exceptional value. Leading American nutrition experts highlight a shocking statistic. A staggering 67% of yogurts on American shelves exceed the World Health Organization's recommended limit of 10 grams of sugar per 100 grams. Now you know which products fall into that unhealthy majority and which ones truly stand out. Brands like Siggi's Skyr and Fage Total 0% represent genuine nutritional value in the dairy case. The other 7 we looked at represent a marketing success story, but it comes at the expense of your health. Reading the label takes